Could there really be a type of rice that helps control blood sugar? It might sound too good to be true, but new discoveries are leaving even doctors stunned. Recent studies show that 2 types of rice have an impressive effect on blood sugar. And the best part, many people with diabetes are already using them and seeing real results. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. Including these 2 types of rice in your routine could be a game changer for your health. But be careful. This information is still not widely known, and many doctors aren't talking about it yet. So if you can, grab a pen and paper, because what you'll learn today might transform the way you manage diabetes. But before we begin, drop a comment below and let me know which city or country you're watching from. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because here on Facing Diabetes, we post new videos every single day to help you live a healthier life. Now you can join our channel's exclusive group. As a super member, you get priority responses. I'm notified and reply to you first. But if I were you, I'd go further. As a loyal member, you also get early access to videos before anyone else. Stay one step ahead and enjoy exclusive content firsthand. Don't miss out. Click now and become a member. Have you ever felt like your blood sugar spikes no matter how healthy you try to eat? It's frustrating, right? But what if I told you there's a type of rice that behaves nothing like regular white rice, and instead of spiking your sugar, it may actually help keep it stable? Wild rice isn't even technically rice, it's a seed, and that's where the magic begins. Because of its low glycemic index and high fiber content, wild rice digests slowly, helping your body avoid those dangerous sugar roller coasters. Researchers from the University of Manitoba found that wild rice significantly reduced insulin resistance in lab studies, and its antioxidant levels are off the charts. That means it doesn't just help with sugar, it helps your cells stay healthier and stronger too. Sounds almost too good, right? But this isn't a miracle. It's just nature doing its job. The big question is, are you ready to swap your usual rice for something that truly works with your body? Imagine finishing a meal feeling satisfied and light without that heavy, sleepy crash afterward. That's the power of wild rice. Its unique blend of magnesium, zinc, and plant compounds helps your body process glucose more efficiently, which could be a real game changer if you're trying to keep diabetes under control. So here's a thought. If one small change at lunch or dinner could protect your future, would you do it? Quick thank you for being here. It really means a lot. Now I have a little challenge for you. Comment below with the words "Rice Reset" if you've ever struggled with blood sugar after eating. Don't worry, you're not alone. This channel is a community, and we're here to help each other. If you have questions or just want support, the comments are open for you. Another thing people love about wild rice is that it's rich in protein, something most rices lack. For every cup of cooked wild rice, you get about 6.5 grams of protein, which helps keep you full and slows down the digestion of carbs even more. That means your body doesn't get overwhelmed with a glucose spike. Plus, wild rice is gluten-free, so it's a great option even for those with sensitivities. It's no wonder so many nutritionists quietly recommend it. So now, picture this: wild rice on your plate, seasoned with herbs, maybe paired with grilled vegetables or chicken. Not only are you enjoying a delicious meal, you're actively protecting your pancreas and improving your health. Sounds like a simple choice, right? And sometimes, the simplest swaps are the ones that bring the biggest results. What would it take for you to try wild rice this week? Have you ever eaten something healthy and still felt your sugar shoot up like crazy? It happens more often than you think, especially with hidden high-carb foods that seem innocent. But wild rice, it works differently. Thanks to its dense structure and fiber-rich shell, your body takes much longer to break it down, and that's a good thing. A slower digestion process means less glucose flooding into your bloodstream all at once, which means no unexpected spikes. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that rats fed with wild rice had improved insulin sensitivity and reduced oxidative stress, both crucial factors in diabetes management. And here's something that might surprise you. Wild rice contains more antioxidants than both white and brown rice combined. We're talking about protection at the cellular level, helping your entire body fight inflammation and damage. That's a powerful ally to have on your plate, wouldn't you agree? Now, let me ask you something personal. Have you ever felt afraid of food? Like you're always second-guessing what you can or can't eat? You're not alone, but imagine having a go-to option that not only tastes good, but also supports your health goals. Wouldn't that feel like a relief? Wild rice gives you that peace of mind. It's one of those rare foods that fits beautifully into a diabetic-friendly lifestyle. No stress, no guilt. Thank you for staying with me so far. I love having you here. If you're finding this info helpful, let's do a little challenge. Comment Sugar Shield below if you want more blood sugar-friendly food tips like this. And don't be shy, Mus, if you've got a question, or even if you just want someone to talk to about your journey, drop a comment. This space is for you. We're building a community where people support each other with kindness. And you know what else makes wild rice special? It's packed with manganese, a mineral that many people with diabetes are deficient in. Manganese plays a key role in how your body uses insulin. Without enough of it, your cells can't respond properly to insulin signals, which leads to higher glucose levels. But adding just a few servings of wild rice each week can help restore that balance naturally, without pills or side effects. If you've made it this far, let me ask you, are you starting to see how food can be your medicine? Wild rice might not be the most famous grain, but its power is real. So, Asa, would you rather keep eating what's easy and familiar, or try something that could actually help your body heal? You've got nothing to lose, and a lot of energy, peace, and control to gain. Have you ever thought about how your meals affect your energy levels, not just your sugar? A lot of people with diabetes feel constantly tired, but it's not always about sleep. It's often about the fuel you're giving your body. Wild rice delivers complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly and steadily. That means more stable energy throughout the day, without those crash and burn moments. Doesn't that sound like something your body's been asking for? What's even more interesting is that wild rice contains B vitamins like niacin and folate, which are essential for converting food into energy at the cellular level. And when your cells have the right tools, everything works better. Your metabolism, your brain, your mood. That's why so many people say they feel better when they switch to wild rice. It's not just about numbers on a glucose monitor. It's about living with more strength and clarity. So here's a question. Do you eat to survive, or do you eat to thrive? Because choosing something like wild rice means you're actively choosing to give your body real support. And let's be honest, with all the pressure and confusion around food today, finding a trustworthy option like this is rare. What would happen if you made this one small change for the next 30 days? What would your energy, your mood, your numbers look like? Thanks again for being part of this journey. Your support means a lot, and I hope this information is opening your eyes to new possibilities. If it is, write "stronger with rice" in the comments so I know you're with me. And remember, you can always drop a question or a story below. This is your space too. We're in this together, and helping each other is what makes this community so powerful. Let's not forget the taste factor either. Wild rice has a rich, nutty flavor and a chewy texture that makes every bite satisfying. Unlike plain white rice, which feels flat and boring, wild rice feels alive. When your food tastes great and supports your health, sticking to your goals becomes easier. And isn't that what we all want? Food that we enjoy, that doesn't punish our health. As we wrap up our dive into wild rice, here's something to think about. How many times have you overlooked something simple just because it didn't look familiar? Sometimes the solution we need is already on the shelf, waiting for us to give it a try. So, will wild rice make it to your next grocery list? Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes, specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. Have you ever heard of red rice? It might not be as popular as white or brown rice, but it's quietly gaining the attention of researchers. And for good reason. This vibrant grain gets its color from anthocyanins, the same powerful antioxidants found in blueberries and purple cabbage. But here's what's amazing. Red rice may help lower blood sugar levels while also fighting inflammation in the body. Can your regular rice do all that? One study published in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition found that red rice has significantly higher antioxidant activity compared to white rice, and that's crucial when you're dealing with diabetes. Why? Because high blood sugar causes inflammation and oxidative stress, which can damage blood vessels and organs over time. But red rice steps in like a shield, protecting your cells while also supporting glucose control. That's not just food. That's real medicine from nature. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly good after a meal? Not just full, but energized and balanced. Red rice helps you feel that way, With its combination of complex carbs, fiber, and essential minerals like magnesium and iron, it gives your body the fuel it needs, without overwhelming it. Isn't it time your meals started working for you instead of against you? Thanks for staying with me through this journey. I truly appreciate your time and trust. If this is opening your mind to healthier food options, comment Red Power below. And if you have any questions or want advice on your current meals, feel free to ask. This is a community, and we're here to support each other in every step of the journey. Now here's the fun part. Red rice has a naturally nutty flavor and a slightly chewy texture that feels way more satisfying than white rice. So not only are you protecting your health, but you're also upgrading your meals. Food shouldn't be boring just because you're watching your sugar. It should be exciting, don't you agree? So here's a little challenge for you. Next time you're at the grocery store, take a second look at that bag of red rice on the shelf. It's easy to miss, but it might just be the small change that brings big results. Are you willing to try something new if it means feeling better and living longer? Did you know that red rice may help reduce post-meal glucose spikes more effectively than white or even brown rice? That's not just opinion, and that's science. In a 2021 study from the Journal of Medicinal Food, red rice helped reduce the glycemic response in both healthy individuals and people with insulin resistance. Why? Because of its lower glycemic index, paired with a higher concentration of phenolic compounds, which naturally slow down carbohydrate digestion. Imagine sitting down to eat and not having to worry about how your blood sugar will react afterward. No anxiety, no regret, just calm, steady energy. That's the kind of control red rice can help you regain. It gives your body time to process sugars more gently, helping prevent those dreaded spikes that can leave you drained and frustrated. Isn't that the kind of peace you deserve at mealtime? And here's something important. Red rice is rich in magnesium, a mineral essential for blood sugar regulation, yet most people with diabetes are deficient in it. Magnesium helps insulin do its job, and when your levels are too low, everything starts to fall apart. So by choosing red rice, you're not only avoiding the bad, you're actively bringing in the good. It's a smart upgrade that actually works in your favor. Thank you for being here and learning with me. It means a lot. If this inspired you, comment below with "No more spikes" to let me know you're taking control. And remember, you can always ask for help in the comments. This is a safe space, and we've built a community that listens and lifts each other up. What's also cool about red rice is how versatile it is. You can cook it in a savory way with herbs and veggies, or even make it into a comforting soup. It holds its texture beautifully and doesn't turn into mush like some other grains. Once you try it, you might be surprised by how much you enjoy it and how easy it is to stick with healthy habits when the food actually tastes good. So, if you're tired of blood sugar swings and boring meals, maybe it's time to put red rice on your plate. After all, one small change can lead to big progress. What would it feel like to enjoy your food again, with confidence, joy, and no fear of glucose spikes? Let me ask you something. When you think about growing older, what do you fear most? For many people with diabetes, it's not just the blood sugar numbers, it's the complications, the medications, the loss of independence. But what if you could make one smart food choice that helps you move in the opposite direction, toward longevity, strength, and freedom? That's exactly what red rice offers. A small step with a powerful ripple effect. Red rice is loaded with natural plant compounds called flavonoids, known to protect your heart, your brain, and your blood vessels, all areas affected by diabetes over time. A long-term study from China found that populations who consumed whole grains rich in flavonoids like red rice had lower rates of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Isn't that the future you want to build? One where your choices today create strength for tomorrow. Here's a reflection. Are you eating out of habit, or are you eating with purpose? That one question can shift your entire relationship with food. Red rice gives you a way to eat with purpose, knowing that every bite is supporting your health, not stealing from it. And when you feel in control again, even just a little, everything starts to change. Your mindset, your confidence, your energy. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. You're amazing. If you feel inspired to make better food choices, leave a comment saying "strong future" below. And don't forget, if you need help, ideas, or just want to share your story, this is your space too. We're a supportive community, and we're growing stronger together. Red rice might not be a miracle cure, but it's a reliable tool. And sometimes, that's exactly what we need. Something real, something simple, something that makes us feel empowered again. No magic tricks, no extreme diets, just food that works with you, not against you. So here's my final question for today. What's stopping you from trying red rice? Is it habit, fear, or just not knowing how? Whatever it is, remember, you're not alone, and this one small shift might be the first step toward a healthier, longer, and more joyful life. And hey, if you've made it this far, I know you're serious about making smarter choices for your health. So here's the thing. There's another video on the screen right now that dives into some of the most surprising foods that can actually help stabilize your blood sugar. And I guarantee you, most people have no idea how powerful these foods really are. Seriously, if you skip it, you might miss out on a simple tip that could make your next meal way safer and more balanced. So go ahead, click on it now, and find out what's making even doctors rethink traditional diabetes diets. I'll see you there.